Hello and welcome. The prevalence of diabetes in Africa has risen from 4 million in 1980 to 25 million in 2014. This is largely due to unhealthy diets, as Africa's traditional foods are being substituted by fast foods and sugar-laden drinks. Also, lifestyle is becoming more and more inactive, that is, lack of physical activities. The World Health Organization (WHO) reported that an estimate of 422 million people were living with diabetes globally in 2014. Diabetes and its complications bring about economic loss through direct medical costs and loss of job. Health District Africana is on the streets of Lagos to find out if the general public are aware of this chronic disease that claimed the life of 1.6 million people in 2016. WHO reported that 43% of all deaths due to diabetes occurs before the age of 70. The International Diabetes Federation (IDF) also reported that Africa has the highest percentage of undiagnosed diabetes, with over 69% of adults living with the disease. What then is diabetes? What are the likely symptoms of diabetes? Which food should a diabetic patient take and those to be avoided? Kindly come with me. Let's find out if the general public can answer these questions. I am SOLUMBI OKWESHINE, Health District Africana Southwest Correspondent. May we meet you, sir?
Okay, my name is Jafet Osajele, popularly called also Melody.
My name is Thompson Chey.
My name is Abigail Owen. Yeah, I'm a makeup artist and a model. Thank you.
My name is Ayo Johnson.
I'm Deacon Adebayo Olugbenga.
Have you heard about diabetes before?
Yes, very well.
Yes, I have.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, you know, it's one of the dominant diseases we have in town now.
What is diabetes?
It's a sickness that's caused by sugar. That's what I can say about diabetes. It's majorly caused by sugar or sugary things.
Well, I might not be able to give a concrete definition for it, but I know diabetes is a terminal disease. It's a kind of disease that when I think it has age range, it's kind of, and the most particular thing I know about it is that when a person is infected with diabetes, usually when they get injured, it doesn't heal up fast, and I think it has to do with sugar level and all that. So it's like I used to hear, it's far stronger than HIV. It's a person gradually, and when it escalates, I think it doesn't have a permanent cure or something like that.
Diabetes is a group of metabolic diseases, that has to do with high sugar level in the system or in the blood.
A disease, likely a disease or a sickness caused by excess intake of sugar.
Diabetics, as you know, I can say it, is that it's a blood sugar related disease. That is all I know about diabetics. Too much of blood, too much of sugar in one's blood. That is what I know about diabetics.
What I know about diabetes is when your sugar level or whatever is higher. Am I making sense? That's what I know about it. And diabetes is a dangerous sickness.
What do you think are the symptoms someone with diabetes will exhibit?
Tiredness. He or she must not have an injury. When there's an injury, it will cause some internal blah blah blah. I don't know.
The first one I know about is the wee. The wee is always sugary. And how do you know? When a person has diabetes, wee on the floor, it doesn't take long before you see. It actually gives a map on the floor. it shows the sign. That is, it give a sign of the shape, the shape of the wee on the floor. And sometimes, like I had last week, a lady pee somewhere, and I think after like 5 minutes, these little ants, these small black ones, were already there on the pee. And I think it causes some kind of dryness in the body.
Firstly, I would say loss of, swelling up legs, yes, and leg pain. And I guess the person will be feeling tired and weak to do some certain things the person usually do before.
Not really. Yeah, but I think on the long run, I think it causes stroke because my dad suffered from it, and I think excessive urine. Yeah, I think excessive urine can be part of it, and like I said, on the long run, it can lead to stroke because my dad had something close to that. Yeah.
The symptoms of diabetics, that one has a chronic pain in the body, you have body pains, and you have swelling in the body. Those are the symptoms of diabetics.
Like I'm experiencing it now. When you have diabetes, it's like you're kind of feel weak or whatever.
Which foods do you think a diabetic patient should take and those to be avoided?
Yes, if you are diabetic, please take wheat, take unripe plantains, vegetables, fruits, and enough of garnished vegetable. The water, take it. Then do away with sugary things like Coke, Fanta, anything that has to do with sugar. Yes, and make sure you do exercise. It's very, very important. In the morning you exercise, and then your feet, if you are diabetic, especially when you are above 40, your feet should be wiped with Anki, just do some general medicure stuff.
I may not have a concrete one, but I know they used to tell. I used to have an aunt that used to have diabetes, so I think they always tell her to eat wheat bread, stay away from carbohydrates, and there's this cocoa drink they asked to take, something like that.
Someone with diabetes should avoid rice, should avoid mostly sugary things like Coke, Fanta, and chocolate and thereabouts. And I would say someone with diabetes should always take more of fruits and vegetables, and as well as wheat, like wheat meal and wheat bread.
Basically, I think a diabetic patient should stay away from carbohydrates because, starchy foods, which is majorly carbohydrates, and you can stick to being a vegetarian. Not just being a vegetarian, but anything that is just not so starchy. Protein.
Those with diabetic symptoms have been medically advised to take, to avoid too much of carbohydrates. They should take foods like beans. They should have more proteins in their foods. Fish. Avoid sugary food substances. So those are the things that fruits, but not with sugar.
Vegetables, fruits, natural fruits. You don't like chivita or whatever, natural fruits, vegetables and natural, something that is natural, like fruits, cocoa and the rest. And you kind of forget about that now.
Diabetes has been defined as a chronic disease that occurs either when the pancreas is not able to produce enough hormones that regulate the blood sugar called insulin, or when the insulin produced cannot be effectively utilized by the body. The symptoms of diabetes include the following: frequent urination, cuts and bruises not healing on time, fatigue, weight loss, constant hunger, excessive thirst, etc. The complications that may arise from diabetes include the following: leg amputation, stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, blindness, and nerve damage. Diabetes can be diagnosed by screening the blood sugar. Diabetes can be managed by controlling the blood sugar level through a combination of healthy diets such as diet low in carbohydrates, low in fats, supplemented with fresh fruits and vegetables. Also, regular physical activities, control of blood pressure, avoid the use of tobacco, as smoking increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Also, the use of prescribed medication. WHO recommends that everyone should protect his or herself by adopting a healthy lifestyle. Also, avoid sugar-laden drinks. Do you know your blood sugar level today? Why not walk into the nearest health center or diagnostic laboratory to determine your blood sugar level? I am SOLUMBI OKWESHINE, Earth District Africana Southwest correspondent. Kindly follow us on our social media handles at Earth District Africana.